Welcome, scientists. I'm Haley, and I'm part of the Discovery Center of Idaho, and welcome back to our virtual Dino Camp. Today's lesson is on natural selection, and I chose this from our day where our theme was the environment, so we didn't just focus on the dinosaurs, but also the environment that they existed in. Our learning objective today is that you are going to be able to understand what natural selection is and how it applies to the dinosaurs. If you'd like to participate in this activity, all you need is some scissors and some yellow and black paper. And now you can see I'm not an artist. I just cut them out in wonky shapes, just as long as they're about this size. They're about the size of my thumbnail. And then you just need a black cloth, something that's that same color of the black paper. And you're good to go. That's all you need to start is a 20-second timer, which I've got here on my phone. And now I'm not gonna really look down because I want this to be as honest as I can be. I'm gonna set this down, I'm gonna start in a second. Now I'm going to be like one of those tiny little velociraptors, right? And I'm going to pick as many of these bugs up as I can in 20 seconds. So here we go. Ready? Peck, 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 peck. Oh. All right, now let's take a look at our cloth. I want you to pay attention to what colors are left before I continue. Now if I have the colors in my hand, I'm gonna go ahead and separate these. So let's put these black ones in my left hand. Let's keep these yellow. Now just visually, how many more of what color do I have in my hand? I'm gonna guess probably yellow. Why do you think we have more yellow? What color is the tarp? These are some things to think about. My biggest pile of bugs that I collected is my yellow, and the reason that is because they stand out. Visually, as a predator, when I look down, I aimed for the bright yellow ones. Now the black ones, the pile isn't as big, and those were kind of the secondary colors I went for anyway, was because they blended into their environment. I could see them, but again, not as easy to see here. So if you were to imagine two different bugs, black and yellow, which one is going to survive in an environment more? It's probably going to be the black one. Certain species are well adapted to their environments. Natural selection rewarded the black bugs because they could blend in. When it comes to the dinosaurs, think about the hostile, crazy environment they lived in. We have creatures like Tinker who are roaming around, and they're also fitting in with little tiny geckos that like to scramble around on the ground. So for an example there, what do you think that little gecko is going to do to adapt to its environment so that it doesn't get eaten by massive predators? Maybe it'll change its color, maybe it'll become faster, maybe it'll swim, maybe it'll grow wings, who knows? But even when it comes to this mass extinction of the dinosaurs, there are creatures that we see today that are cousins of the dinos, like reptiles and birds and horseshoe crabs, alligators, that adapted at that time so they could continue their lineage. Famous scientist Charles Darwin was really into this idea, and I challenge you to go home and check out the link below to find out more. My challenge to you is to imagine your favorite dinosaur, and I want you to try to imagine what kind of traits and adaptations you could give your creature so it could survive a mass extinction. This could be things like wings or feathers or speed, or maybe it can jump real high. I want you to get creative. Now share your curiosity with us in the community on social. Remember to tag the Discovery Center of Idaho. And we're so excited to see you next week. See ya.